Our firm has represented many different businesses over the course of the years, and they can be small businesses, they can be medium-sized businesses, and large businesses. Some of them will be businesses that are just starting, and we assist them with a startup or an acquisition where they're buying another existing business. And others have grown over the years and over the course of time have a larger administration, many employees. And we found that it's very important in both situations to consider long-term planning. Because if you don't plan for the future, invariably you're going to have problems down the road. It's from a lawyer's perspective, we feel like we can advise people to put them in the best position possible, but we don't want them to pay us later for a big problem when they can pay us less upfront and create some documents that will protect them in the future. One such document is what we call a buy-sell agreement. And that's a situation where you would have a partner in your business or maybe just a key employee. And there's some planning, as we call it succession planning, so that if someday the original owner who started the business or purchased the business wants to either retire or just provide for a situation where unfortunately they may have an illness which causes them not to be able to work any longer, or even in the event that they die, that the key employee or the partner will buy out that particular owner's interest so that there isn't a situation in a probate court or an estate planning difficulty where the existing owner who has survived ends up owning the business with the deceased partner's wife. In that scenario, these types of buy-sell agreements are typically funded by life insurance. So we write an agreement for the partners where life insurance comes into play. Typically the company will pay for the premiums each year. It's usually a term policy. And then upon the death of a partner, the life insurance will be used to then pay off the spouse of the deceased partner so that they are bought out and the shares then are owned 100% by the surviving partner. Again, they can also be used for a key employee so he can take over the business in that manner. We highly recommend that businesses do this so there's a plan in place and there isn't chaos should there be a situation where someone wants to retire or there's an illness or a death. Instead, the business can still flourish, it can grow, and it can avoid a much larger fight in court and litigation over who owns the business and what the value of the business is. But we draft these documents now. That's what I mean by paying us now instead of a much bigger fight down the road that nobody wants and would be much more expensive.